Praying Mantis thinks my freshly washed t-shirt is a good place to start a family. Well, I'd be getting rid of the shirt. I just wouldn't feel right about it after that, you know? What it's like texting my mom. Where was that photo taken? I'm at archery. Yesterday. You took the photo yesterday at archery? No, I'm at archery now. So it wasn't taken at Shields? It was yesterday. Where? Shields. Mom, where did you take the photo? Can you read? These are the parents that wanted to homeschool children. My wife's desktop. Oh, what did you do here, my friend? How the hell does she sift through all of that crap? I know organized chaos is a thing for a lot of people, but god damn, dude! You know, this kind of reminds me of when I rendered a GIF wrong, and it completely crashed my computer. This isn't the same thing, it doesn't look like it, but damn. My bacon bits for my salad was nearly 2 grams light. I've been on a low-fat diet due to a gallbladder issue, so I've been calculating my fat intake to not exceed 100% of a daily recommended value. A little treat is a solid Caesar salad, and after paying $5 for this package of essentially iceberg lettuce, I was truly disappointed with the amount of bacon included. Dog, you can't trust anything out there, man. You probably can't even trust that 20-ounce bottle of soda you can get here in the state. It's probably more like 19 ounces secretly. Shh, don't tell anybody that, you know? You just can't trust anything, especially when it comes to food. You really can't trust motherfuckers when it comes to food, right? Wasn't there a huge thing about Subway lying about foot-long subs at one point or something because no one was checking them on it? Hey, bruh, let me get an eighth of some bacon. You know what? That's about all the bacon I'd care to eat anymore these days. I'm sorry, I don't worship at the altar of bacon anymore. Bought a baguette with cockroach baked right into the crust. Where did you get that from? Because I would be raising some shit. That is beyond... That's a business killer right there. That is a horrific business killing thing right there. That's fucking crazy. Don't even throw the whole thing out. Like, okay, maybe don't go back in and start, like, beating the shit out of people, but go back and go, dude, you guys need to check something out. And if you didn't get it from a local bakery or whatever, don't ever buy that brand ever again. How is this not illegal? Well, let's see. Oh my god. That was blindingly bright. At this point, we need to have some we won't, because in the United States, it's go f*** yourself all the time, forever. But we gotta get some legislation about bright lights on the road. The brighter headlights are an epidemic of sorts. It's I can't see the fucking road. I can't see the road in front of me with your bright-ass fucking headlights. And this, I don't even know what the hell this is. I'm glad I've never seen one of those. I click this every day, and Copilot comes back the next day. It's never actually deleted. We all knew that. We knew that. Windows is never, ever, ever going to consider the customer ever again for this product, for Windows or whatever. They're never going to do that. The best thing we can do right now is start encouraging the fuck out of Linux devs and companies that make applications for every operating system to start really looking at popular Linux distros, for the love of God, okay? Valve is really spearheading something here. They really are. And I tell you what, Microsoft, the goddamn moment, like over 80% of Valve's library is playable on, well, I guess on SteamOS or anything. Like good playable. Like Windows or better playable, right? I don't know what the number is now. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to look up what the number is at the moment to see just how far they've come.
One eternity later.
Okay, just some quick cursory Googling here shows me that about 20,000 games are playable on SteamOS, which is incredible. I think there's over 100,000 games on Steam now, though, so there's a ways to go, but I swear to God, dude, Microsoft, you guys are fucked the moment the gamers get to jump ship comfortably, okay? I saw a free couch on the road. I saw this free couch my girlfriend wanted on the side of the road. An hour later, after I grabbed my truck, someone had written that on it. Ruined the thing for nothing. Take it to the dump, you lazy fuck. Man, that actually looks like it would have been... once you cleaned it up and made sure it didn't have any bugs in it and stuff like that, that looked like it would have been pretty cool. Awesome. You ruined something. You entitled, arrogant little prick. If he put a $300 sign on it, it would have been stolen. That's a good point, actually. Give this fork a name. Okay, I will do my best. Let's see this fork. Henry. Okay, no, that's not what you wanted. That is absolutely not what you wanted. Forky is stupid. Toy Story took that one anyway. I'm going to call this fork Steven Tuberculosis. There you go. That is the extent of my creativity. Oh, this Saturday afternoon of Saturday afternoons. Nearly evening at this point. Steven Tuberculosis. I like it. We're locking that in. Final answer, a go-go. Fjork, fornt, dork. I do like dork and fjork. I received a text yesterday. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bragger Braggyson has people that want to talk to him? Huh? You're not left in isolation like the rest of us? Fine, cool. Off. Look, even that would be better than me getting nothing, okay? Please, someone send me a message. Tell me to die or something, I don't know, so I could feel alive. Goddamn, I guess you, dude. Phone overheated in the middle of a job interview. I was in the middle of a job interview and my phone overheated and disconnected on the call. When I turned it back on, I had already received a rejection email from the job. That is f***ing bullshit. The phone is, well, I've never had a phone that's ever overheated and had to shut down or restart. I've never had that happen. I don't know how old your phone is, but that's weird. I think it's really lame and f***ing shitty of the company and interviewer to do that. They need to realize that as much as internet is a requirement worldwide for everyone to do everything at any point in time, you need to understand it's not all perfect, dog. Happens. That's just kind of embarrassing. Oh, wow, his phone overheated. I guess he doesn't need a f***ing job, piece of shit. Been standing in line for 15 minutes while this octogenarian buys lottery tickets. Yeah, come on, dude. You... Look, I get that it's your turn. It's your turn. You're doing what you came in here to do. But monopolizing 15 fucking minutes of time at a convenience store. Most people are in and out. They're in and out on purpose. No one's in a convenience store because they want to hang out in line for 20 minutes. Get it the fuck moving. You ain't gonna win. I mean, if you do, I'll definitely eat my words. But it's just, I don't know. There is a certain point when it starts to feel a little selfish. Dog, move. I do appreciate that a lot of gas stations and convenience stores, at the very least, have added one or two small checkout stands, self-checkout stands, that is, that will let people just go. Just let me fucking go, dude. If I had to wait 20 minutes in a gas station line, I'm just putting my thing back and leaving. Like, I'm out. But have you ever been in line at the Dollar Tree while the single employee in the store running the register is working also with the customer filling the application number of Mylar balloons for a 40th birthday party? Why, no, I haven't. But that sounds terrible. Yeah, remember, folks, Dollar Tree is one of the evil corporations, of course, and if you ever only see one guy working a Dollar Tree, odds are he's literally the only person in there. So don't be a dick. My wife went to McDonald's and got me apple slices and cherry tomatoes. Well, number one, McDonald's. Number two, that is kind of lame. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's a little annoying, okay? I don't go to McDonald's to get I mean, I don't go to McDonald's anymore, but I never went there so that I could get apple slices and cherry tomatoes. I could go to an actual store and get significantly higher quality apple slices and cherry tomatoes. I could get whole freaking apples, all right? I would go to McDonald's to get unhealthy garbage goddamn food. And if you bring me healthy food from the shitty non-healthy restaurant, I'm gonna be a little sad. Someone hit our neighborhood mailboxes and now all houses have to pay $300 to install new ones. Oh, it is? Okay, it's a couple of those. All three of them. Okay, sick. That's awesome. That's so fucking pathetic. And you know damn well there's no reason those boxes should be costing as much as they do. I mean, I am ignorant to the production costs of giant mailboxes. But I thought the reason these things existed was because they're more compact, they allow the postal worker to get done at 10,000 times faster, and, you know, they're just cheaper and more convenient than everybody having their own goddamn mailbox. But I don't know, dude. Cousin got a book, found a typo by flipping to a random page. Meow 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 meow. What the f*** is this book? Took my laptop to another room. Netflix thinks I moved out. So awesome. I love streaming, okay? If you're gonna do streaming, try your best to do Plex. Build your own Plex, for the love of God. It's a lot more affordable than I thought it would be, and a lot easier to get a hold of a lot of stuff that companies like Netflix make sure you will never be able to own again. Also, on that note, hey, Stop Killing Games is about to fall flat, okay? So if you live in the EU or in the UK, Go look up Stop Killing Games right now, please. If you want to make sure that video games aren't treated as something that can be taken away from you after you've already paid for it, please go check out Stop Killing Games. Please do that. It's probably the last chance anything like this is ever going to even come close to happening, so please. Got my first job. I'm paying my parents' bills now. For context, I'm 16. Got my first job, first paycheck comes, and I get a notification for cash withdrawn. $2,400? Dog, that's your first fucking paycheck? I don't have control over what he can take or not. It's not like I can do anything. It's just no, that ain't mildly infuriating. Also, I'm paying the gas cost for every ride he's given me my entire life now, apparently. I'm contemplating quitting my job until I'm 18. That's great when you do the accounting. We can sit down and figure that out. I'm not trying to take your money. Yeah, you are. I am your parents. If I want to count down, I have to charge you for food, electricity, rent, gas, transportation, and so on. What's the difference between gas and transportation? Are you charging your kid an hourly rate, head? Like, you get paid $15 an hour to drive them everywhere and they pay for all the gas? Charge you for food, electricity, rent, gas, transportation, and so on. You little bitch. Sorry, that one does go well beyond mildly infuriating in any way. I'm glad the kid's taking it in stride, but ooh, your dad just needs a frisbee right to the fucking schnoz, man. He really does. Guess I'm not leaving. Oh, no, you're not. Screw you, dude. Sorry about that. Wait, where is this? Hang on. Nope, don't recognize it. Thought I did. Lady covers seat with seat bag. Tray table cannot be opened. Another person that only thinks about themselves and is just selfish. You just let one of the flight attendants know she's gonna have to take that shit off. Like, I get it, you know, but there are procedures for disinfecting and stuff like that, but you don't get to take my tray table away from me, dickhead. You don't get to do that. So yeah, just let a flight attendant know. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't get to do that, all right? Flight attendants are the queens and kings of the sky. You might think it's the pilots, but in reality, it's the attendants, okay? They will fuck you up. Maybe she should just wear a poncho. Oh no, but that would be annoying for her. Yeah, see, that's something that's slightly less convenient for her to deal with, so therefore, no, that just wouldn't work. I would do that, though. If I cared enough, I'm just putting on the damn poncho, okay? Somebody in the middle of Corvin Plaza, Budapest in Hungary. Wow, they not only did that, but they dragged it for a while like a dog wiping its ass on the carpet. You gotta respect it, kinda, man. I mean, look at them go. He can't believe this shit. Same energy. Someone put this sticker on everyone's parked car while it was 100 degrees out in San Antonio, Texas. They put a sticker for their dude, ooh, it's so good that all their information is right there. I am calling and I am going to be mad. That's a paper sticker too, damn it. Oh, that's it. Review us on Google. Oh, yeah, I sure will. I'm sure gonna review you on Google, Amtex Insurance. Oh, that is such bullshit. Oh, man. I'd be so petty. I'd try to, make a bunch of stickers of my own and leave them on the front of their building. Tar truck leaks all over the highway. Bits falling off every second. Oh, that's so awesome and delightful. I would find that well, no, actually, if a bunch of hot tar flew on my car, I think I'd be just as pissed as what I like to call the windshield smasher 4000s. Guy parks at the end of my driveway. Tells me to f*** myself. Giant truck parks at the end of a long, narrow driveway, blocking the only exit for 15 homes. I pull up and say there's not enough room to squeeze by. He says there's plenty. I'm in a normal-sized car, and there's no way I'm driving past that. I tell him he's parked in the right-of-way and that people need to be able to get in and out of this driveway. He doesn't care because he has to unload somewhere, so I told him that I'll call the police if I have to. He can't block a driveway. He tells me he has to unload and I can go screw myself. So I take this photo and start to call the police. So he makes crying baby noises, wah wah, and gets in his truck and moves it. It's so funny. You could get by. What a dumbass. What a complete moron. Bill Murray threw me a rose at his gig, but then a guy nearby snatched the flower off of it. Now I have a sentimental twig. Well, that's cool. Rose petals wither and die, but a stem can last forever. Just like Bill Murray, I guess. Bought this watering can off Amazon. Nothing but the best built here in the USA. Alright, let's see here. That sure does look great. Probably more expensive than it should be. Alright, let's see. It's actually made in China and fell apart in, 2 seconds, right? Right? Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't buy it being made in the USA. I've been seeing a lot of stuff from people that have tried making products actually 100% here in the United States, and it does not work. It's almost impossible. Like you would think. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of things you can if they're all made out of one damn material, like going to find a blacksmith. I'm sure he gets his materials from here, I'm sure. But 9 times out of 10, you have to go out of your way to get a product from India or from China or just from anywhere. But here, we don't do anything here, man. And when we do, they suck. Isn't that a little bit sad? And honestly, if this watering plastic can is actually made in the USA, because they get to lie. Everyone gets to lie and falsely advertise now. Don't think for a second anything else. They do. Even if it is made here, cool. We made a plastic piece of shit. Sure, it should be the only watering can you'll ever need. It's a piece of plastic. It's going to last forever. But like, I don't know. I feel like we could be making way cooler stuff here. But we won't. We won't. Because people need to be paid fairly. People have to be taught things fairly. People have to be able to live decent lives. But if we do that, it's just not going to... You know what? Whatever. I cease my time, Your Honor.